Now we are moving on to the details of data warehouse and OLAP technology. The previous sessions covered the definition of data warehouse and data mining. This material will cover your first module, almost everything, but one more topic will be there, that is part of this, that is data warehouse architecture, but I am arranging it as a separate material since it's somewhat lengthy topic. And we will cover the data warehouse technology and along with the OLAP technology here using this material. And I will divide this material into more than 4 or 5 sessions. And you will be familiar with the definitions, but we are moving on to the in-depth concepts on data warehouse and OLAP technology. This presentation will cover the following topics. To include difference between operational database systems and data warehouses. We have seen what is the difference between a database system and a data warehouse. We are seeing this in a different perspective, but similar to the same distinctions we have already covered. Here we will discuss some more points that will distinguish both operational database systems and data warehouses. Or in other words, we can say OLTP versus OLAP, that is online transaction processing versus online analytical processing. And the second topic we will cover is need for a separate data warehouse. But this topic will not be included again in this material because we have already covered this topic in our day 2 sessions. You can mention all those points here when a question arises like need for a separate data warehouse. You can include the definition of data warehouse and you can mention it is used for analytical purpose. And how it is important in the data mining process. You can mention it is well suited for distributed environment as well as for OLAP operations. So it is well suited for data mining. So you can mention all those points. So I will not repeat it again here. You have to coordinate all those points when a question arises like this. Next, third point we have to cover is multidimensional data model. We have studied an introduction to multidimensional data model, which is a model for data warehouse. But we will see some more concepts on multidimensional data model. And we have to study different schemas for multidimensional databases. And we will study one more new concept called concept hierarchies. And we will see the detailed explanation about OLAP operations. We have already mentioned about 2 operations that are drill down and roll up. We have another operation, so that will be covered in this topic. And finally, we have data warehouse architecture, and that will be explained along with the other material that I will going to take after this day 3 material. Okay. So we are moving on to the first topic, difference between operational database systems and data warehouses. Or we can say the difference between OLTP and OLAP. These concepts, for example, we can distinguish these based on the databases used by these 2 types and the users and system orientation and the contents of data. Based on the contents of data, then database design is also different for these 2. The view of data also different for these 2. Access patterns are different and many more features are there that distinguishes both these OLTP and OLAP, but we are focusing on the main features. So let's move on to the difference between OLAP and OLTP. So OLTP is worked on operational databases, while OLAP works on data warehouses. So the database is different in these two cases. Then second one, based on users, OLTP is for customer-oriented applications, but OLAP is for market-oriented. And next one is based on the data. OLTP works on current data, usually too detailed, not easy for decision making. But OLAP is utilizing historical data, usually in summarized form, aggregated, and provide different levels of granularity. So it will be easy for decision making. Then OLTP uses ER models and application-oriented data models for its design. But OLAP uses star or snowflake model and subject-oriented models for designing these systems. And next one is OLTP focus on current data, particularly from one source, but OLAP focus on historical data from heterogeneous sources. The OLTP consists of short atomic transaction, so it need concurrency and recovery systems. But OLAP mostly read only operations. No need of concurrency and recovery mechanisms. These are the major difference between OLTP and OLAP, or the operational database and the difference between operational database and data warehouse. So these are the additional features that can be explained for distinguishing between OLTP and OLAP. This is shown in your textbook. The table 3.1 will give the comparison between these two systems. For the example, you can add some more points based on features. The database size. OLTP uses 100 MB to GB, but the OLAP uses 100 GB to TB. So data warehouse require more space. It will require terabytes of memory for storing it. So, and priority may be different. High performance, high availability for OLTP, but OLAP, high flexibility and usage autonomy is required. So these are the other features that can be used to distinguish between OLTP and OLAP. But you have to mention at least the main features that is shown in the previous slide for comparing the OLTP and OLAP.